The incident happened just after 3 o'clock this morning near the intersection of North Front Street and Pine Street. Police say shots were fired out of a car and in the direction of the Soul Lounge. 27-year-old Cody Elridge and 31-year-old Kevin Spears were arrested on a slew of charges, including aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and recklessly endangering another person. No injuries were reported. In Lancaster, police say 2 juveniles were arrested after a fight last night in the area of the Park City Mall. Take a look at this video a viewer sent us. The city says multiple fights were reported around 8 last night outside of the carnival. Lancaster police, as well as Manheim Township and state police, responded to the incident. An investigation is underway. And in New York right now, police are asking for help finding a missing woman. Police officers say Rose Charles is 76 years old. They say she was last seen around 7:30 last night on West Poplar Street between Hawthorne and Sheridan Streets. She is wearing a red or green jacket and a pink or green nightgown. If you have any information, you're asked to call police. Now over to the storm team forecast, where the temperatures seem to just keep on rising. Let's go right to meteorologist Ryan Argenti. Ryan, please tell me these temperatures are sticking around.
Yeah, they're going to be going up, Marcy. We're going to be seeing temperatures getting into the 80s for this coming week, and we could potentially be seeing some record warmth by the time we get to Wednesday. Yeah, so we have record challenging temperatures on the way as we head into the middle of the week. Could be seeing mid 80s as we get into Wednesday. But weather headlines as we get into the next few days here, going through the rest of this evening, still breezy and mild. It's definitely got a stiff breeze out of the south at this time. Then it'll be summer-like getting into the week. Summer-like warmth going to be on tap for us, and very few rain chances are on tap along as we get into the next several days. It's a few rain chances that I'm seeing as we get into the next several days, but temperatures are into the 60s now, lower 70s for Lewistown, Gettysburg, and Chambersburg at this time. Look at that breeze between, I'd say, generally 15 and 20 miles per hour across the area. Certainly a breezy day. You can see some areas gusting just right at the 30 mile per hour range and just below that 30 mile per hour threshold. So this is what you can expect over the next 12 hours. Expect increasing clouds through the evening, temperatures bottoming out in the mid 50s. We'll see those temperatures rise as we head into tomorrow afternoon, which we'll talk more about in the full forecast, Marcy, coming up here in a few minutes.
Thanks, Ryan. One firefighter was hurt while responding to a mountain fire out in Franklin County. 911 dispatchers say the fire started around 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon and is still burning in the area of Nob Hill Road in Green Township. This morning, Franklin Fire Company says helicopters were brought in to help and try to control that fire. Dispatchers say the injured firefighter is from Adams County. And yesterday, dispatchers told us 5 to 10 acres were burned. And there's a message to drivers in Lancaster County. PennDOT is putting a temporary weight restriction on a bridge in the area. This is starting tomorrow on Dillerville Road bridges between Harrisburg Pike in Manheim Township and Garfield Ave in Lancaster City. A 40-ton weight restriction is in place so the railroad company can perform work under the bridges. That work is expected to run until the end of the month. The U.S. and Iran have failed to reach a deal to end the conflict in the Middle East. Pakistan hosted the meetings, which marked the highest level talks between the U.S. and Iran since the Islamic Republic's beginning back in 1979. Jen Sullivan reports on what this means for the future negotiations.
After marathon meetings lasting 21 hours, the U.S. and Iran did not reach a deal to end the war.
I think that's bad news for Iran, much more than it's bad news for the United States of America.
Both nations sending a delegation of leaders to Pakistan to discuss a pathway to peace. Former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley says she thinks Iranian negotiators are purposely delaying a deal.
They think the more they can delay, the stronger they get. And they're just trying to weaken the coalition.
Following the failed talks, President Donald Trump posting on Truth Social Sunday, threatening in part the United States Navy will begin the process of blockading any and all ships trying to enter or leave the Strait of Hormuz. Reopening the key waterway has been central to negotiations. Since the U.S. and Israel first launched strikes on Iran on February 28th, maritime traffic has essentially halted, causing a global disruption in oil supplies and sending gas prices soaring.
I don't understand how blockading the strait is going to somehow push the Iranians into opening it. I don't get the connection there.
This past Tuesday, the U.S. and Iran struck a 2-week ceasefire deal. But with no permanent plan in place, many are wondering what needs to happen next.
We need to see an affirmative commitment that they will not seek a nuclear weapon.
Iran state affiliate Tasnim News blamed the failed talks on, quote, excessive U.S. demands. For WGAL News 8, I'm Jen Sullivan.